Hey guys, how you doing? Yes, my name is Katharina Kimathi and welcome to my channel, Learn Maths with Kathu. So today I'd like us to wrap up this topic on word problems. So I'll do my last questions on word problems for GCD and LCM today. So in our next lesson we can introduce integers. Shall we begin? A bus service number 4 leaves a terminus every 20 minutes. Service bus 8 and 3 leaves every 25 and 30 minutes respectively. If all the 3 services leave together at 6 a.m., at what other times during the day, do they leave together? Okay, so the key word here is leave together. That is the key word, okay? So things are happening at the same time, which automatically means that we'll need to find the LCM, okay? And remember, LCM in full is least common multiple. So we'll need to find the LCM of these 3 numbers, 20, 25, and 30, okay? And remember, for LCM, we said, in order for us to find the LCM, we'll divide the numbers until we get ones as our final answer, okay? Yes, so these 2 numbers are divisible by 2. 2 is the least prime number, so that's why we are starting with 2, okay? And you're saying that these 2 numbers are divisible by 2 because a number is said to be divisible by 2 if the digit in the ones place is either 0, 2, 4, 6, or 8. So these 2 numbers are divisible by 2. 20 divided by 2 is 10, 25 divided by 2, 25 is not divisible by 2, so we'll drop it. 30 divided by 2 is 15, okay? Alright, so you continue. 10 is divisible by 2, so 10 divided by 2 is 5. So 10 divided by 2 is 5, 25 will drop it, and 15 will drop it because, as we've said, 25 and 15 is not divisible by 2. Alright, so let's continue. 5, 25, 15. So are there any numbers that are still divisible by 2? Absolutely not. So we'll go to the next prime number, which is 3. 3 is not divisible by 5, neither is it divisible by 25 because 2 plus 5 is 7 and 7 is not divisible by 3. 1 plus 5 is 6 and 6 is divisible by 3. Okay, remember we are adding because we said that a number is said to be divisible by 3 if when you add the digits in the number and get 3 or a multiple of 3, then that means that that number is divisible by 3. So 5 and 25 is not divisible by 5, so you'll drop it. 15 divided by 3 is 5, okay? So are there any numbers here that are still divisible by 3? No. So you'll go to the next prime number, which is 5. So, and you said that a number is divisible by 5 if the digit in the ones place is either 5 or 0. Okay, so these numbers are all divisible by 5. 5 divided by 5 is 1, 25 divided by 5 is 5. And this is also divisible by 5. Okay, so that means that the LCM will be 2 times 2 times 3 times 5 times 5. Okay, so the LCM will be 2 times, this is what I'm looking at, 2 times 2, 2 times 2 times 3 times 5 times 5. And when you multiply this, you get 2 times 2 is 4, 4 times 3 is 12, 12 times 5 is 60, and 60 times 5 is 300. Okay? 300. And remember, this is in minutes. Okay, so we'll remember to write our minutes here. Okay, because it's always important to include the minutes. All right? Yes. So the LCM is 300 minutes. So we'll need to convert this 300 minutes into hours so that we know the next time the services will ring together. Okay? And we all know that 1 hour has 60 minutes. So we'll ask ourselves how many hours are there in 300 minutes. There there'll be more hours, definitely. Okay, so you'll take this 1 hour and multiply it by the bigger number, which is 300 minutes, and you're multiplying it by the bigger number because we're expecting a bigger number here. And then you divide by the smaller number, which is 60 minutes. The minutes cancel out, these zeros cancel out, by 6 1 by 6 5. Okay, yeah, 30 divided by 6 is 5, and 6 divided by 6 is 1. Okay, so here you have 5 hours because the minutes have cancelled out. Are we together? So the next time the services live together will be 5 hours from the last time they left together, which was 6 a.m. Okay, so we'll take our 6 a.m. and add it. Remember, this is the hour side and this is the minute side, and since this is in the hour side, we'll write it here. So we'll add 5 hours to it. We get 0 0. 6 plus 5 is 11. Okay, so we are still on the AM side. Okay, so if we were to get 12, then we'd have moved to the PM side. But so now when we add that, we get 11 a.m. So that means that the next time that the bus services will live together will be 11 a.m. Are we together? Let's go through one last example. A number m is such that when it's divided by 30, 36, and 45, the remainder is always 7. Find the smallest possible value of m. Okay, so the keyword here is smallest, which is a synonym of least. So that means that you'll be expected to use LCM for this question. Okay, because LCM in full we said is least common multiple. Okay, and for the LCM we'll be expected to divide these numbers until we get 1 as our final answers. So is there any number here that's divisible by 2? Yes, remember we said that a number is said to be divisible by 2 if the digit in the ones place of the number you've been given is either 0, 2, 4, 6, or 8. Okay, so these two numbers are divisible by 2. So we'll divide the numbers by 2. So 30 divided by 2 is 15, 36 divided by 2 is 18, 45 is not divisible by 2, so we drop it. Is there any number that's divisible by 2? Yes, 18 is divisible by 2, so 15 is not. 9, 18 divided by 2 is 9, 45 is not divisible by 2, so we drop it. Do we have any other number that's still divisible by 2? Absolutely not. So we'll go to the next prime number, which is 3. Okay? Remember I said that a number is said to be divisible by 3 if when you add the digits in the number and you get 3 or a multiple of 3, then that means that that number is divisible by 3. Okay, and 1 plus 5 is 6, which is divisible by 3. So that means that this number is divisible by 3. 4 plus 5 is 9, which is a multiple of 3, so that means that 45 is also divisible by 3. So when you divide, you get 15 divided by 3 is 5, 9 divided by 3 is 3, and 45 divided by 3 is 15. So we still have numbers that are divisible by 3, so 5 is not, so we drop it. 3 divided by 3 is 1, and 15 divided by 15 divided by 3, sorry, is 5. Okay, so do we have any other numbers that are divisible by 3? Absolutely not. So we'll go to the next prime number, which is 5. Okay, and 5 is divisible by all these numbers because 5 divided by 5 is 1. Are we together? So that means that the LCM is 2 times 2 times 3 times 3 times 5. This is what we are multiplying. 2 times 2 times 3 times 3 times 5. Okay, so when you do that, we get 2 times 2 is 4, 4 times 3 is 12, 12 times 3 is 36, and 36 times 5 is 180. So the LCM is 180. Okay, and the question is asking us to find the smallest possible value of m, given that when it's divided by 30, 36, and 45, it leaves a remainder of 7. Okay, so that means that if you subtract 7 from m, you should get the LCM, which is 180. Okay, when you subtract 7 from m, you should get 180. So m minus 7 is 180. In order for us to find m, we'll take this 7 to the other side, and when we take this to the other side, the negative sign changes. It becomes a positive sign. So our m will be 180 plus 7. 180 plus 7 is 187. So our m is 187. Are we together? So that means that the smallest possible value of m is 187. Okay? So with that, you can wrap up this topic on word problems for GCD and LCM. I'd recommend that you continue looking for more questions to practice with until the concept sticks. Because remember, maths is all about practice. So in our next lesson, I'll introduce integers. So watch out for that. Okay? Yes, always remember that maths is all about practice. Additionally, I'd like to mention that I offer tutoring services. So if you're interested in getting tutored, please make sure you fill out a Google form that I've included in the description box of this video, as well as in all my other videos. I'll reach out to you as soon as possible. Okay? So if you enjoyed the lesson, feel free to like, share, because sharing is caring, and subscribe so that you don't miss any time I upload a new video. Subscribing is free. Yay! See you in 2 weeks' time. Same time, same place. Bye!